Hello, everybody. We should be live on YouTube, and we're going live on Twitch now. Let me see here. Oh, I should probably change the title of the stream on Twitch here. There we go. It's not, this game's not about dental hygiene at all, by the way. It's a bit of a thriller. Thanks, Oogie, for the emotes. Oogie comes in and sends emojis of two dudes kissing. Alright, so yeah, I'm starting over. I want to see if there's new details I pick up on. I didn't finish it last night. I had, according to Oogie, about like 30 minutes left. But, you know, I kind of wanted to get a full sit-in of it, see the whole story. And honestly, I think it'll be better because I'm a bit more familiar with a lot of it now. Because I feel like there's going to be details I didn't really get. Our ship's called Tolpar, crew of 5. Iggy says maybe it was 45, but I wanted you to finish it. Yeah, it was like 3:30. I couldn't stay up for 45 minutes. I would have seen the sunrise, which would have made me very, very sad. Alright, planned shipment duration, 382 days. Elapsed transit time, 147 days. I hope this hurts. I'm still not sure who it is that is hoping that it hurts. Let's find out. Zero days before crash, brothers. An orbital body has been detected. 21 AU ahead of the vessel. It'd be cool if we could just not crash it. Beat the game. First try. Hey, Mitch. No, we are not playing Pikmin. Oh yeah, Oogie says we gotta figure out why you didn't have any cutscenes. Yeah, I didn't have any cutscenes at all, I guess. Please make a manual. I didn't know. Never seen this game until Oogie sent it to me. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Alright, let's see here. Wait, can I just back out? Give me a second here. I want to see if there's anything else I can do. Nope, we're crashing this fucker. Right into the bussy-shaped meteor. You're applying for a roleplay server currently? Good for you, Mitch. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. I would say that's us astronomical units, but I would like to assume that they're measuring things in Australian currency. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. Alright, let me grab the key here. Give me that key, baby. Oh, do I have anything? No, I don't. Happy late Halloween too? Yeah, you also missed my birthday, Mitch. Way to go. Good friend, huh? Alright. Disengage autopilot. Alright, let's get out of here. So we still don't know why he did that, or at least I still don't. But also, this is definitely not the normal hallway to the cockpit. Also, you missed out on the subliminal demo yesterday, Mitch. This game is good because it's like an illustrated novel on steroids. I refuse to call it a picture book. Ah shit, we got an ad break coming. Brace yourselves. My thing is, why is the guy running? You know, is he gonna run away from the crash? Two months after the crash, Jimmy says anyone else would do the same. Swansea says, we ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. Anya says, but it could be something useful, I think. Swansea says, could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Ha. Anya says, you don't have to. Also, the thing is marzipan's not that good. Like, I mean, it's fine. It's like a sweet substance, but it's not like hopes and dreams. Jimmy says, if it helps us survive, it's worth it. Daisuke. I think that's... I like calling him Daisy Duke. I mean, come on. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. Swansea says, how exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Daisy Duke says, oh right, here boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. How the fuck did I fuck that up again? I'm like having the same bad reading as I had last night. Daisy Duke says, straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility accent. Swansea says, we're born fully corked. That was a terrible reading. Jimmy says, that's enough, Swansea. But that's probably how Swansea said it. I mean, he's kind of stupid. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. Anya says, if I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code. But it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. Jimmy says, and only the captain has access to the scanner. Swansea says, of course. Go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing ya the blues too. Jimmy says, we don't need him if we find the scanner. Get the code and open the hold. For better or for worse, I'm the captain now. I'll figure it out. Daisy Duke says, right on. Also, my nose is like... It's like the back of my nose is clogged when I speak too much. What the fuck? They actually sell plushies of this guy for kids. Oh, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna talk to this guy. How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Daisy Duke says, man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell too. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. Jimmy says, it'll impress the ladies too? Hell yeah, Daisy Duke says. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. They got meatballs in here? And coffee? Dude, that's like my diet. I'm all for meatballs and coffee. Alright, Captain, what do you got? Can I have the scanner? Yep. Cool. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. No worries, Zoogie. Jimmy says, what about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much I can't stand the noise. Jimmy, you did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. Anya. I was thinking we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. Jimmy says it's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. Anya, I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Jimmy, otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. Anya, I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with the captain. Jimmy says, Curly? Anya says, right, sorry, with Curly's medication. Jimmy, people have to be worth their titles. Don't you think Nurse Anya? Anya says, yeah, forget I asked. Jimmy says, I'll take care of it. Alrighty. When I first found these in my first playthrough, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna take some painkillers, hell yeah. My thing is, like, how does he not bleed out? Pain is how we know we're still living, is what Jimmy says. So, and we're force feeding him painkillers. And he says, I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, that's the guy that we were playing as at the very beginning. He's not holding up. And he has no tongue in his mouth. So we have to, like, force the painkillers and everything down his throat. Alright, there's Anya praying. Give me a second. Alright, we're good. Let's roll. There he is, standing guard at utility. Swansea, you suck. Yeah, this is the actual hallway to the cockpit. So something was not right in Curly's head. There's the code scanner. So I'm going to turn the brightness up. A little dim. I can't turn the brightness up. Okay. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to look around here at the code scanner. Oh, there are ID cards I have to find? I don't even know what that code is for. I forget. I think I actually remember, like, we used it, but I don't remember what it was for. Oh, for achievements? Okay. Wait. Let's blind Swansea. Sorry, I'm kind of choking. You know, this isn't where I was supposed to be. I'm sidetracked again. I just want to like play around with my new light. This is definitely Swansea's doing this foam everywhere. Some of these are in places where there's that might be leading to the outside of the ship, but that's probably leading to the cargo hold. L for Swansea? Hell yeah. Fuck Swansea. Let's blind him. Swansea says, well, get on with it. This is all you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this. What do you guys think we've been shipping? Daisy Duke says. If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Swansea says, quit yapping. Or maybe we could have fixed the ship with the, well, I guess you'll see. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. So they got hope, they say. And do I remember it? No. Alright. 4517. I had the first and last number right. There's all the boxes we've been shipping. 7 days before the crash. Also, our oxygen supply would be like way bigger if we had access to the oxygen and storage, you know? 5 people? That's plenty. Curly. Yeah, damn, I'm sorry. So we're playing as Curly right now. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval. Anya says, well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. Curly says, as long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Anya says, oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Curly says, Jimmy? Anya, he acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited about the sight of cartoon horses. Curly says, ah, well, I could take it off your hands. Anya says, really? Curly, I've known him for a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. Anya says, I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you, what a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles, Swansea says. Anya says, not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Alright. Jimmy and Swansea. Oh, it'd been really funny if I could open that up now. Alright, Jimmy, I'm gonna blind you. Jimmy looks like he works at a, like the go-kart place. Jimmy says, and Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Curly says, feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar is starting to show her age. Jimmy, passed inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Curly, Plus, they added Daisy Duke last minute. Curly says, didn't account for five of us now. I fucked up that one. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. Curly says, well, I can see the issue. Swansea, the kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. Daisy Duke says, I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Swansea, because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Everything has to go through you. Curly, I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisy Duke. Alright, axe. $2609. I got this. I think I got it. Ugh. Curly says hang in there, yeah. I was just swinging at this guy. He didn't need it anyway. Daisy Duke says, youch. Oof, strong stuff, huh? Swansea says, get it through your skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Daisy Duke says, yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? Swansea says, ... Curly, ... Daisy Duke says, so I can totally handle it. Swansea says, Captain, give me the axe. Curly, Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Swansea, yeah, I got it, loud and clear. Curly, keep the axe until you've cleaned this up, yeah? Oh, hey, we got a bot in the chat. Banned. Fuck that bot. It's okay to be big boss, Daisy Duke says. No, it just... Oh my gosh. Alright, whatever. It tabbed out for a second. It was annoying. Daisy Duke says, my Gramps was super huge, and he lived until like 60. So she says, what are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. Let's look around. There's the electrical stuff. Alright, Jimmy. Jimmy says, I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane then? Curly, just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent development? Jimmy, alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. I want to open this door. I thought it said bend a hand. That's a weird L. Remember to bend your hands, boys. Oh look, the ceiling's kind of slanted. I don't remember it being slanted earlier. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. I didn't remember this bit. But yeah, Curly is losing it. Let's just say he's a little out of touch. He still thinks the kids are into jorts and stuff. Or what are those big jeans called? That were big in the 90s. They're not jorts. Jorts are jean shorts. Jeanco jeans. They're still doing the hammer time in his head. Still rocking the mullets. Jinko, also pay attention to how certain characters are portrayed while you're different characters. Oh, okay. I haven't been doing that. Yeah, between Curly and Jimmy. It seems like Jimmy thinks that Anya has a thing for him. Oogie says oof. I think Jimmy thinks that Adia wants to get into the Jinko jeans with him. And there's definitely room for two in a pair of Jinko jeans. What can I say? Alright. Oh, you know what? Look, Jimmy's sitting in that seat. That's the seat that crashed us. Look at that. If that were the captain's chair and Jimmy's the co-pilot, then there's no freaking way that the Captain Curly is gonna let Jimmy be sitting there. That's like an authority thing. I guess this is the captain's chair then. Jimmy crashed the ship, Oogie. I've cracked the code. Jimmy did it all along. He wanted Curly to burn. Oogie says, Mum, you ... what? Jimmy says, you can't just make something up for this. It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. Curly says, we'll power through it. Oh, am I right? We'll see. Curly says, we'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Jimmy says, let's see. Curly says, I'll just put good for that one. Curly, that's all of them done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. Jimmy says, I like it. We're in control here. Curly, didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth? Jimmy, sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? Curly, Jimmy, how come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Curly, lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain. Jimmy, and that's bad? Curly, that's what I'm saying, it's not. But, it's terrifying. I think I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? You know, I actually know a guy who became a pilot. This is me talking, not Curly. I know a guy who became a pilot in his 70s. And that's what he does. He like flies around the world, and it's like a high profile person that he flies around the world. Like very, very high profile. And he's their personal pilot. And also does like piloting for charities and shit. Like big deal stuff. So it's never... No, it's not Trump. Curly says, or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. Jimmy, I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. Though, you know, it's likely Trump has been on his plane before, like talking to the person he was flying. Jimmy says, you reached the highest rung on this ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing. Curly, something like that. But hey. You know I believe in you. Here on Earth, doesn't matter. Jimmy, ha. Oh, that was here or on Earth. I see. I initially was like, wait, we're on Earth right now? What the fuck? Jimmy says you should write that on a psych eval. Message incoming. Jimmy, oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. I mean, it's a fax call. You don't really have to leave. Hide that key, yeah. Wait, am I locked in? Yeah, that's definitely Jimmy's chair. Jimmy fucking did it. Why would they put a spoiler right in plain sight like that? Oh, okay. I needed to read. Alright, so I'm inside the storage area. Hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Sue me. If going the wrong way is a crime, then I'm going to jail. If pooping in your own pants and hanging it up on the wall to compare your dietary choices from day to day is a crime, then guilty is charged. Yuki says this was a huge game last year, like people swore is the best psychological horror of the year. It's an alright game. It's a good story. I don't know if I would say it's the best psychological horror of last year. The fandom faded quickly. The only thing I saw, because it popped up, I guess like Google was listening in that I was talking about this game now. I saw like an article come up that was people upset about like like Rule 34 art being made, and then the creator of this game was like, "Nah, man, it's cool. People can do that." All right, I'm watching all the shows. I'm gonna turn on subtitles. Oh, look at the reflections. It's a good touch.
Time off for vacation. The employee working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business,
I'd kick that kid.
a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a
Alright, this is Adult Swim for sure. This is definitely something that comes on between episodes of Smiling Friends. And then it turns out it's like a dog's butthole or something.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks.
I didn't know I could step away.
Everything in the world. Ships and shoes and sealing wax and cabbages and kings. Although no one has ever here, in fact.
Oh, yeah, this is the pig one. I didn't hear the audio that last time. I don't think there was any audio last night on this one in particular. I'm pretty sure that audio is the sound of the like pneumatic hammer thing that goes into the head. Like the thing that you put up to like a cow's head to like kill it.
Step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problem.
Mouthwash. The super blaster, yeah, Hoogie. Oh yeah, we were talking about the ism. This is Tylenol. Gives you the tism. That's my show right there. This is like about the time where George Lopez comes on after the shows you were watching as a kid. You're watching Nickelodeon and then George Lopez comes on because you left it on too long. I like how there's subtitles for the subtitles. Yugi says Nick at Night sucks so bad, yeah. They didn't really, it was like All in the Family. The Nanny and George Lopez was all they had. Anya, Mouthwash. Swansea, unfucking believable. Daisy Duke, there's got to be an ocean of the stuff in here. This room looks like freaking endless. Jimmy, this is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year? All of this? For mouthwash? Anya, this sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Swansea, disinfectant, what are you? Let me see that. He's gonna drink it. 14% ethanol. Daisy Duke, I suppose we'll smell good at least? Swansea, that's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. Anya, what are you doing? Stop that. Swansea says, I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety. Popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers to Captain Curly. Hear, hear. Daisy Duke, guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Jimmy, yeah, and kill you in the process. Anya, this can't be real. There's no way. Swansea, now we can go out in style. Daisy Duke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? But yeah, usually, let me think off the top of my head. Usually, like, mouthwash that you're not supposed to drink. So all mouthwash is at least like 25% alcohol, and it's not a type of alcohol that you can really consume. You're supposed to drink like ethanol. It's not usually ethanol. It's usually like, I forget the name, but it starts with like an F or something. Jimmy, surprise. Daisy Duke, surprise. Anya, hee hee, gotcha. Swansea says, cheers. Curly, oh wow, what's the occasion? Anya, we only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Jimmy, only one person can really be surprise birthday per trip. We did Swansea last haul, remember? Daisy Duke, no way, I can't believe I missed that. Jimmy, you were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. Anya, you're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is here by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. The thing is, like, I don't know, it's like you're spending a year together and they don't know each other better than this. Also, like, only 5 people for a full year that you're seeing every day. There'd be fights all the time, dude. Like, I don't even think submarine deployments last that long. Like, where you're just underwater the whole time. Like, you'll go to the surface and swim. Uki says over a year. Yeah, realistically, someone would be banging. Maybe. I have heard stories of people being like I know people who've been on submarines. I've like worked production with them, like because they work production now, and they're all really weird. I will say that. Like I've met several, and they all have like this straight-faced, like no emotion thing. I guess from being locked in like a tube for years. For 213. And honestly, I would say that they probably didn't get it on, which is would be hard to believe, but there are ladies that work them. It's like they're like all autistic. Okay, hang on. How do we do this? What's the next one? Yeah, sweetener. Give me this. I got the cake. 2, 3, 4, 1. I like how it's like the least secure. Like the easiest thing to guess. And it's the one that's stuck behind a code. Alright. Let's light this party on fire, baby. I gotta make a speech. Jimmy says, can't argue with that. Speech, speech, speech. Go on. Curly eye. Hey, what's wrong? Alright, I'm gonna tell everybody the bad news. Curly says, that's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Swansea Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And where the punchline? Anya. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Swansea says Pony Express was one of the last manned crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. Jimmy, when did they tell you? Curly, earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination. But I can't keep something like this from you all. Jimmy, so I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Curly says, Jim, if I had known, Jimmy, I can go back to my, how do you put it, struggle of life. Oogie says, I hate Jimmy. Yeah, I know, because this doesn't make any sense, like, why he'd be angry, right? It's not at all Curly's fault. Jimmy says, Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. Jimmy, and how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisy Duke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? Curly, I'm just working on my life. Being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you, nothing more. Jimmy says, we're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. And they're coworkers, right? Jim Mum, hang on, don't group me in with this person, Cam. Curly, that's not what I meant. Jimmy, it is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew but remain the model captain. Also, isn't Curly the one that got in this job? Like, fuck off, Jimmy. Oogie says, please don't say that, Cam. Jimmy is bad. Curly. You know, I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together last night. We, like, almost finished the whole game. And I didn't realize that Jimmy's behind all this. You know, the whole time I was thinking it was Curly. Swansea says, unbelievable. Anya, what am I supposed to do? Daisy Duke. He's not, I mean, there's no reason for him to, they could have just, like, not had him say anything. Jimmy, let's have some fucking cake. Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Tulpar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. So yeah, Curly kind of like, you know, Jimmy, he seems a lot more sensible when you're playing as Jimmy. Stab Jimmy? Oh yeah, is that an option? Here, let me left click. It's not letting me right click. Sorry, right click. Alright, I would just put the cake in the fridge at that point. I mean, you don't want to have bad news cake. That's an ill omen. Check on Curly.
Polly says, Monday had to wait, but coworkers can make it better.
I'm Jimmy. Bad guy Jimmy. What's your problem, Curly? Because I don't know if he's been given his medicine yet. We gotta find Anya. Alright. She's probably sleeping with Swansea if I were to guess. You can tell the romantic tension between Anya and Swansea is palpable. Regardless of if you're playing as Curly or Jimmy. Honestly, that's what that noise probably is. Swansea taking off. Oogie says so thick you could cut it just like that cake. See, I told you. Anya says, no, I understand completely. That's how it has to be. So what happened is Swansea finished early, and he's not willing to, be courteous. Jimmy just walked in. Oh, it's you, Anya. Jimmy not able to sleep either. Jimmy says it's nighttime. It's really sunset. It's not nighttime. Jimmy, why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? Anya, no, don't worry, I'm okay. Also, they could be talking about Jimmy behind his back, Oogie says they were having a very hard conversation and now Swansea has info. Okay. Anya, no, don't worry, I'm okay. Jimmy, we all need to keep it together. Swansea says, oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. Jimmy, he's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? Anya says, no, must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry, Jimmy says, I'll do it. Anya, no, really, I'm perfectly okay. Jimmy, I said I'll do it. Yeah, Anya never wants to do it, so. Also, he's got the fucking axe in his hand. What if I fake leaving and slowly come back? Force of habit, don't overthink it. With the axe. Oh yeah, you know what? The beginning was probably Jimmy having a wet dream because he was seeing the cartoon pony everywhere. He is turned on by cartoon horses. Or ponies. That's lore, by the way. I know, I'm figuring out the whole game. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen A Beautiful Mind, but I'm just seeing equations all around me right now. Jimmy says, come on, stop with the noise, damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it. Here we are now. Me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. He's definitely punching the guy. Hang on, I gotta notification from the last stream. Hang on. Someone was complaining in my last stream that the thumbnail is a screenshot from Mouthwashing. I'd let them know that I play it later in the stream. Oh yeah, hang on, let's scan the guy. Nothing fishy about him. Alright. I wanted to explore during this part. Oh, I can't leave. Look at that pile of mouthwash. Also, it wouldn't be that weird for like a freight to have just one product on it. Like ships often carry one product all the time. Curly, we should have some. Jimmy, why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Curly, sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Jimmy, why bother? Curly, hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is to try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. Other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors, Jimmy, right? Well, let me go find a knife. Alright, it's probably in Curly's back if I were to take a guess. I don't even have the scan tool on me anymore. Yeah, poor Curly. He's out here looking like Two-Face. Probably looking like Harvey Dent. I got that axe. Feast. Hey, do the eyes follow me? Yeah, they do. I think the fire department's probably gonna have a problem with them having all the exits blocked with these mouthwash bottles. I don't think they're gonna pass inspection. But that's just me. I don't know about you guys. Easy. I bet he would taste like what's it called? Prosciutto. It's been like dry aging for like months and months. Beef jerky? Nah, prosciutto. That guy's hand tastes like prosciutto. Maybe capicola. Alright, let's take this from the guy. Jimmy, how many have you had? Those will kill you before. Daisy Duke, before anything else? I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. Jimmy, we're not done yet, Daisy Duke. Daisy Duke says, I just hope she doesn't blame herself. It is her fault. She's the one that crashed the ship. She appeared, she stowed away actually. She's been in, that's the secret. Daisy Duke says, I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Ah, come on, I want to drink it. No, I haven't gotten a chance to look at your other games, Zuki. Not yet. I want to finish this. Anya? Anya screams. Oh, you startled me. Jimmy, sorry. Anya, no worries. You think about drinking that too, Jimmy says? Anya, honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to. Jimmy, right. Anya, yeah. Hey, I was thinking. Did you know that not all of the medicine aboard is in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Oh, I should play Heavy Rain too? I don't know, man. I don't know about Heavy Rain. I'll look into it. Anya says we store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Jimmy, why haven't you brought this up earlier? Anya, it was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. I think Heavy Rain's the one where the guy, where there's the glitch and he screams, Sean! Sean! But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. So we could try to break it down. Jimmy, one strike too many on a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space. Anya, I think it's worth the risk. So we devised last stream that if there's artificial gravity, you know, a hole in the ship wouldn't cause all the gas to get sucked out or everything, because like the gravity would keep it all, like, you know, it's the only place where things are being like attracted to. The rest of it's just like an empty vacuum. Anya says, I think it's worth the risk. Jimmy, if nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea out to hand over the axe. Look at Swansea. This is the best part of the game, guys. This is what Rule 34 was made for, this dance. Swansea says, Jimbo, El Capitano, the man with the plan. Jimmy, you done? I need that. Swansea, this old thing? This was entrusted to me by our previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? Jimmy, I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know. Swansea, oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. Jimmy, I'm trying to save us. Swansea, take matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest. Oogie says he looks like he has a horrible hernia for real. For sure, I'm sure Anya has seen his hemorrhoids. Alright. Ignore my yawns. I yawned the entire like 6-hour stream. Oh hey, I found a ID card. Look at that, I didn't even know that was there. I got an idea. Ah. Just terrible swings. taking the isopropyl and the painkillers. Oh, fuck. Anya says, what? Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Jimmy, yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Anya, amazing, really. Sure. Anya, I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? Still just makes me so nauseous, Jimmy. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things, Anya. Anya says, Jimmy, it's find the code scanner, figure out the door code, then get the axe, then chop up the phone, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it, I have to, because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this ship. Anya says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Jimmy says, go make sure Daisy Duke doesn't choke on his own vomit. Anya says, no, I can't. Jimmy, I'll take care of it, Anya. I'll always do. That was Jimmy that fucked up saying I, not me. Aw. Jimmy says, I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fucking you tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You were a good captain, Curly, and you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. I don't blame Curly for crying. There, I changed the thumbnail on last night's stream. Swansea, Jimmy, get the fuck out of here. He wants Jimmy out there to have a rave with him. That's what's going on. It's the music. The banging is just the bass, the subwoofer. So I'm gonna chop you up into 20 fucking pieces. Real men cry for real. Yeah, dude, I've been crying all the time. Anya says, or Curly says, you doing okay, Anya? Anya says, yeah, I can't sleep. Curly, I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. Anya, I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen. If you can believe it. So just come look at it sometimes. If you look really closely, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. Curly says, that's so. Nope, don't see it. Anya, in the back of my mind, it's always there. Curly. That's such a funny fucking line, because it's like she's sentimental about that one dead pixel. It's always there for me. Every time I need something, that dead pixel listens. Curly, now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. Anya, how many days of transport do we have left? Curly, let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under. Anya says 8 months. Curly. Anya, hey. Why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door but not in the sleeping quarters? Curly says, I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Alright, 5 months after the crash. No, I don't see a dead pixel. Daisy Duke says, Jimmy, help. What's the deal, Daisy Duke? Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Jimmy, calm down. What is it, Daisy Duke? Anya is stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Jimmy, right. Let's go have a look. I bet it's a distraction. They're trying to distract me from something. They're probably siding with Curly. Oh, he's following me. He gets fucking closer each time. That's actually kind of creepy. He says me when she runs out of something, and it's a funny emoji. It's the losing your head emoji or whatever. I don't know what that one's called, but I love that one. And it's fading away as like repeatedly. But yeah, Mitch says he's been lurking. You've been enjoying the stream, Mitch? You have any good insight? Cam says happy holidays, Zoogies and Mitch. It's a little early, Cam. It's still Halloween season. Like All Souls Day just ended. Like, you haven't even wished me a good All Saints Day or a good All Souls Day. It's ridiculous. Alright, Anya. Open the fucking door, Anya. Daisy Duke, Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Jimmy, hey, heard the lock's broken. Anya. It's weird how Anya says ... Imagine you're talking to someone, it's an emergency, and you go, hang on, ... Jimmy, hey, Anya, can you hear me? Anya, yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. Jimmy says the rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Daisy Duke says, any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya's quiet. Jimmy's quiet. Anya, is the door stuck? Anya's quiet. No. Daisy Duke says, huh? What do you mean? Jimmy, look, we're all stressed. But you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. Anya says, you were right. You're right all along. I should have done this from the very beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this earlier? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. She's gonna marry Swansea, that's what she's saying. Jimmy, open the door. Anya, I'll take care of it. Daisy Duke says, Anya, what does that mean? Jimmy says, Curly is still in there with her, right? Daisy Duke says, yeah, you don't think? Jimmy says, Daisy Duke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical. Daisy Duke says, well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like super mega not allowed above all else. The utility room, that busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. Jimmy, if that's the only way, we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisy Duke. This part takes way too long for the emergency that they're having. See, what I would have done is I would have melted down the bottle's plastic to create a nice exoskeleton around Curly, and then use the piping, the spare piping, the extra piping that's just lying around to recreate limbs for him. Bing, bang, boom, there we go. Oogie says, I agree, like, damn, there's almost no urgency. Yeah, I know. Daisy Duke says, Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but Swansea says, I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Jimmy says, look, if there's any possibility. Swansea says, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey. Daisy Duke says, but Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. Swansea says, we're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Jimmy says, let's go, Daisy Duke. There's no point with him. "8 hours until judgment." Jimmy says, don't do anything. Stop. I can fix this. Swansea, why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? Daisy Duke says, ugh, I'm sorry. Swansea says, we still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it now. Jimmy's quiet, and then he says, the cocktail, the cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault, Jimmy said. You would never have, I had no choice. Swansea says, you useless fucking idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. Alright. Wait, where the fuck did Swansea go? Also, I stepped... There we go. I stepped somewhere where I wasn't supposed to be able to, I guess, and it wouldn't let me move. Alright, disinfectant. I forget where it goes. Alright, so he's looking for disinfectant in here. Let's see here. Normally when I have these situations, I just go ahead and just poop in the wound. You know, that way, if you can't really, like, fix it with a disinfectant thing, the trick is you just infect it, because the first infection will keep, you know, the next infection from coming in, right? That's the trick, because, like, you know, there's poopy in the wound at that point. Yeah, and it makes the wound smell good. It's a big brain move, really. It's like ripping a band-aid off. Oh yeah, that's the monster that only hears. I wonder if I can get further in this part if I'm just knowledgeable. You're right, Oogie. Nah, Cam, I'm not out-sicking the prior sick, I'm out-sicking the next sick. I'm preventing future sick by sicking it now. It's how they fixed the plague, actually. They would take pus from plague-infected cows and inject it into people that had the plague. I could probably do this quicker. See you, Mitch. Get new emotes. Get me new emotes. Yeah, Yuki sent me like a bunch of them. I just don't have time. I wish I could see it. I feel like I hear two of them. There's the part where Jimmy gets turned on by the donkey. You could say he's an ass guy. He prefers ass over the tit.
Ollie says.
Alright. Daisy Duke says, I messed up. Jimmy says, don't try to talk. He's gonna have a pissful evening. Instead of peaceful. Excuse me. Alright, Daisy Duke says, I think utility connects to medical, but you heard what he said. Going in there now. It's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. Jimmy, you heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisy Duke, we can save Curly, yeah? I said piss. Oh, Oogie says, is this what... Okay, I see. Piss... She mistakenly said puss instead of piss, and when she said, is this what piss feels like? Instead of peace, but like the joke was that she was saying, so this is like a multi-tiered thing going here in the chat, guys. What Oogie meant to say was a play on words. Is this what peace feels like? But she's playing on the joke of us saying piss instead of peace, which is a thing that happened in the previous stream which Oogie also did when she originally played this game and streamed it. She mistakenly said pissful, which I made the same mistake at the same moment, saying pissful instead of peaceful. But now what Oogie accidentally said this time is this what puss feels like? So there's 3 tiers of mistaken spelling going on here. And like 4 tiers of like history going through this one sentence here. Jimmy says, you and me, Daisy Duke, we can save Curly, yeah. Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Daisy Duke is right. Alright, yeah, we got this. But even before the phone, how do we even get the door to utility open? I don't know why Daisy Duke yawned in a moment like this. Swansea been practically camping in front of the door. Andy has the key. Jimmy says, I have no idea. You're going to have to trust me. We need to knock him out. Daisy Duke says, you're going to try to fight him? Jimmy says, no. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to the booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Wait. Kitchen's this way.
Emily says.
Maybe we can put piss in the mocktail. It's not even a mocktail, because I'm pretty sure it's alcoholic and... Hang on. Water and tonic. Oh, never mind. Mouthwash, isopropyl. Got it. So it is a mocktail recipe. Do I have isopropyl? I do. Alright, sweetener, drink base. Wait, can I find the I know where the sweetener is, but can I find it before? Alright. So basically, this dude's been cuddling the sweetener. That's the only thing that you guys missed out on by me speedrunning this shit. Is that there's like a whole long ass conversation about him sneaking sweetener when we're really in a hurry right now. There's lives on the line. It's just this in-depth thing. Like they're in no hurry. Alright, Swansea. Yeah, I'm teaching your intern. Swansea says, I personally try to educate based off years of experience, but that's just me, Captain. So he's basically bitter and whatever. Swansea says, the fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together, Jimmy says. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then Swansea says, yeah, give it here. Yugi says, she might be killing him in there. Let me make this guy a drink and hope he passes out. Also, Daisy Duke, tell me about your love affair with the sweeteners on this ship and how many and how frequently you've been sneaking them in your bed. Daisy Duke says, we kinda freestyled the recipe. Swansea says, yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. Daisy Duke says, Swan says, you never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, and meaner. Smarter in a worse way. I think Swansea is doing a autobiography there. Oogie says, right, like why is bro cuddling sweeteners when he could have been cuddling Swansea? I know. Well, it's because that whore Anya's been stealing Swansea from everybody else. You know, Swansea could be the village bicycle right now, but no, Anya's got to have her all to herself. Jimmy says wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. Swansea says, I suppose you think we should all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. Swansea says, I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. There's this Hank Hill booty. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. Jimmy says he'll be fine. His tolerance is to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. Oh, I want to read what's on the key. Daisy Duke says, Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk to Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. Yeah, like, we gotta wait until the dude wakes up from being unconscious and then try to convince him. Try to convince him to let us in there so we can save the man who might be getting murdered at the moment. He's just, like, really into workplace safety and stuff, you know? Which is, like, totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me... Jesus, it's time to be brave, Daisy Duke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Jimmy says, wait. Yeah, and it's all fine in here. Whoa, it's like barely foamed up at all, Daisy Duke says. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods, Jimmy says. Daisy Duke says, oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Daisy Duke says, oh, looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? Jimmy says 20 fucking years. Daisy Duke says, I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. Jimmy says he didn't. Daisy Duke says, what? Jimmy, think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? Also, the thing is, too, is, like, the whole thing Swansea's been saying is, like, you can't go in there because it's loaded with foam and it's dangerous to go in. But the foam is supposed to keep breaches from the outside of the hole from leaking. But, like, this is literally in the middle of the ship. There's nothing around it. Or there's, like, everything is around it. You know, we got the medical floor right above us. We got the hallway wrapping around this whole thing. You got the cockpit on the other side. You know. It's like it would only be the floor could have a hole in it. But there's probably stuff underneath the floor, too. Probably storage space. We're a big freighter. Jimmy says, Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? Daisy Duke says, no, it needed to be handled delicately. He said, I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. Oogie says, there's almost no way for that to have killed him if they broke it open. I know. Yeah, like, unless there was, like, a leak of, like, radiation or something. That's, like, what he could have said. Daisy Duke says... He said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. But then, you know, radioactive cores don't leak like that. Like, it's not like a liquid radioactive substance. So who knows, man? It would just be the core, solid rods of core shit. And barium. And then if that's leaking, then you're all fucked, you know, permanently. Daisy Duke says, I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense, bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock. This is like a really long fucking conversation when there's an emergency going on. Daisy Duke says, had me double, triple, quadruple check everything like all the time. Jimmy says, right, of course. I never told you you'd gotten in here? Daisy Duke says, no. But look how busy he must have been. Jimmy says, there was never any foam in here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Daisy Duke says, would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued? Jimmy says, 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. Daisy Duke says, no, man. That just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. Jimmy says, we'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish. Daisy Duke says, and the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. Jimmy says it could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through, though. We need to try it. Daisy Duke says, Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. Jimmy says, you said you can handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why he had to do this. Then he can explain himself. Daisy Duke says, you think so? Jimmy says, Daisy Duke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Daisy Duke says, yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. I didn't know I could do that with that button. Daisy Duke. I think Daisy Duke ran into the guy. That's what I'm saying. Mr. Curly's up there. Daisy Duke says, Anya, what did you do? One day before the crash. Alright, who are we? Are we Curly or Jimmy? Oh wait, or are we Anya? What the fuck? We could be Anya. It's still broken. She couldn't have hidden there. Alright, so the thing is, this is where we left off. So this is as far as I've gone. Oogie says they canoodling in the vents. Have you ever seen that clip of the news anchor who thought canoodling was just like a casual, like getting lunch or something? And he like said it to his co-host, and the co-host goes, we will not be doing that later. All right. No, you must see. Yeah, it's funny because it's awkward. I already checked here. Okay. All right, so Anya hid the gun from us, I guess. Unless Swansea occasionally wears pigtails and calls himself a girl. Which he might do for the boys, you know. Puts on a bit of a show. Utilities locked. I mean, it would have to be in the cockpit. Or that room. Open. Fuck. Yeah, this anchor goes, yeah, and maybe we can do a little bit of canoodling later. And then the ladies goes, no, we will not. Anya's praying, I think. Curly said, for fuck's sake, where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya. Curly, Anya. As our nurse, you never got psyche valves. I should have thought of that. Curly says, you could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. Anya says, what would you have done? Curly says, anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? Anya says, I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Curly says, tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. Anya says, I'm pregnant. Curly, you're what? Who would you... Anya says, Captain, I told you. Curly says, listen to me. It's Swansea, isn't it? Curly says, we can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. Anya says, I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Oh, so he did it. Okay, so Jimmy, I don't think they agreed on this. I got that. I gathered that, Oogie. So they did not have a, they canoodled unconsensually. Alright, 6 hours until judgment. Jimmy says the bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Daisy Duke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Swansea says, hey kid, you hear me? Daisy Duke says, Swansea says, Daisy Duke. Jimmy, hey, stop. Don't move. Swansea says, it's alright, Daisy Duke, calm down. This line of work, you can never become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express. Big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of sunshine. Not an ace student, career workhouse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisy Duke. Damn. Ad at a horrible time. There's an ad break on Twitch right now. Can I pause it? No, I guess not really. Oogie says they're back. Alright. Jimmy says, you monster. I mean, Daisy Duke could have been dying, right? Though, you know, if Daisy Duke was just laying there, like, nobody's in worse shape than Curly. Like, if Curly's still alive right now, Daisy Duke could have made it. Jimmy says, I could have fixed him, Swansea. I had to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? Swansea's gonna, like, snap now, isn't he? How do you still not understand? Swansea says. It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Jimmy says, unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this, you're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Swansea's gonna be like, I bet he was gonna make sure Anya goes inside. Or Curly. Swansea says, I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Jimmy. Swansea says, shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Tch. Not that it matters anymore. Swansea says, I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell him whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Alright, get the gun. I bet Anya has the gun. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, if Anya took a bunch of fucking painkillers, why did she shoot herself? Oh, I guess she didn't shoot herself, did she? Yeah, I guess that makes more sense, right? Oh, we gotta find... I know where to find the code. Oh, I got this. I know where the code for that goes. But yeah, why would there be blood if she overdosed on painkillers? Do you bleed when you do that? I don't think you do. I think you just foam up and choke on your own vomit. Yuki says you could if it was crazy shit, I guess. Yeah. You know, I do know that the alcohol that goes into they used to use it for like rocket fuel. It was a form of alcohol that they would drink and it would make you blind because it wasn't like ethanol. It wasn't alcohol you're supposed to have. 739. But yeah, it was an alcohol you were actually supposed to have, and I'm pretty sure it would make you go blind, and if you continue to drink it, it would make you bleed out. And like people that were originally working on the space program, like the mechanics and shit, would drink it, just like sneaking themselves bits of it at a time because it tastes really sweet. Like it and antifreeze both taste really sweet, but they're really like deadly to drink. I didn't fucking remember what it was. It was like 739. I've been thinking about this alcohol. There we go. He's laughing. I was probably laughing because Swansea's behind me. Ah, there's Swansea. Zero days before the crash. Am I Curly? Anya, I told him. Curly says, Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Anya says, nothing that makes any difference. Curly says, did he seem angry? Where'd he go? Honestly, it's a pretty brain dead thing to like go telling him. But I guess she would deliver the baby during the trip, you know. Curly says, where did he go? Anya says, he just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Curly says, hold on. Fuck, just wait. I need to find him. Everything's gonna be okay, Anya. Alright. Cockpit. Alright. Yugi says, be okay for who? Because Anya literally is facing horrors beyond our comprehension. Yeah. But, like, the other thing is, like, Anya could be, like, she could have just not told the guy until, like, because there's nowhere to run on a ship. Like, you can't get away from the guy, from Jimmy. Curly says, I can fix this. Jimmy says, what do you think will happen when we get back? Curly says, we can figure all of this out. You and me. What did that say? 90 something? Jimmy says, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now? What do you think will happen now, when we get back? Curly says, we'll fix this together. Jimmy says, everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. Curly says, you've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. Jimmy, it's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. This ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing the rest of your life. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy, despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain. The Tolpar crew was never found. No one survived to tell a tale. Oh, there's Curly. Look at him. Jimmy says, you're standing at the top. Feet in the cement. I get it now. Right? Yeah, that's true. Oogie says Jimmy is literally gaslighting Curly like it's Curly's fault that Jimmy is a creep. The other thing is, like, Jimmy, you can't trust him because he looks like a carny. Like, he looks like the kind of guy you'd see working on, like, one of those state fair rides. Maybe if you hand him just, like, tickets, he'll let you, like, he'll stop being crazy. That's what he's craving. He just wants to push a big red button for some tickets. Curly says right. Oh yeah, my dog's barking at me. Are they gonna kiss? Jimmy's about to kiss him. 99% kills, okay. Jimmy says I'll take care of it. This is probably when Jimmy does the crash. Can I pause it? I can't pause it. Oh, I can. It's gameplay time. Curly, tell me you didn't. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? Jimmy's speechless. Oh, look. Ow, I was like, I'm flying. Hang on, give me a second. Come here, buddy. Come on. Go up. Lay down. Yeah, the dog. He heard some noise and he was barking like crazy. And he was in someone's room who's trying to sleep. So I let him in my room. Alright, let's resume. Alright, Curly. Let's bump his head on everything on the way out. Oh, look, everybody's... They went their meat. Daisy Duke says, woohoo. Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks. Swansea says, here, here. Oh, that's the 99% kills. I see, it's one of the things that's on the label. And he says, come on. You have to give a speech. Swansea says, go on, have at it. You better make it good. Daisy Duke says, hell yeah. Our Captain, Anya says, Captain Jimmy. Give me that knife. Use the knife. Oh yeah. It's a good thing he's on the painkillers. Let's do it slowly. Jimmy says, a lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest. Until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. Oogie says mom traumatizes the chat slowly. Yeah. I'll do it again. Jimmy says, but I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you, even like this. I believe in you. We're going to make it through this, Jimmy says. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. But other times, we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Take responsibility. Looks like we're getting in the pod and making up a completely different story. Oh yeah, I didn't read the fucking key. Hang on. I can't believe I forgot to read the key when I was literally talking about it, like with the key in my inventory. It says Swan sees everything, I bet. That's probably what it is. Because Swansea is beyond time and space. Oh, they got soup in here. Someone was hanging out up here. And we know it wasn't Swansea. Oogie says, OMG, Swan sees everything is actually very baller. Oh, hey, it's Chucky. What the fuck is a kid doing in the vents? What does it say? No turning back now. Alright. Well, I mean, I'm turning back. Is it turning back if I, like, face this way and move backwards? There we go. We found a loophole. My dog's just licking my blanket right now. Bunch of free weights. Why would we have free weights and a Nintendo DS? Responsibility. I see faces and flesh, flayed skin. Are we gonna squash the beef, but we're literally like having beef and squash? We have to find responsibility and literally take it. Because Jimmy doesn't know how. Oh yeah, it's 2001 Space Odyssey. We're fully diving straight into responsibility. Oh, this is his goon cave. Look at that ass. The dummy thick donkey over there. Oh, those are axes, okay. The goon rooms, yeah, it's not the back rooms anymore. That's what this stuff, that's why there's this shit everywhere. Only Swansea has that kind of power. He like squeezes his stomach, and that's it. That's that. Oogie says, "Imagine if it really expanded if it came out." I would rather not. All right, some of you guys need to clean your brains a little. I'm not reading the comment that says backrooms casting couch cam. I'm not reading that one. I'm not reading that one out loud. I'm not reading the one that Cam wrote that says backrooms casting couch again. A second time. Oogie says also I gotta make this sound like shaving cream. Cam says I just ate a guy. Yeah, so what? It's normal. I got the gun. How did I even tie him up? We were like, I feel like the shoot him moment would have been when he was swinging the axe, you know. There we go. See all this like foam? Hey, we just ate his leg too. Like the guy's still alive. There's nothing wrong with that. He's hungry for meat, man. What does it say? Beloved friend, remember you so you are eternal. I think that's what it says. It's hard to read things with the like texture that they have going on. You get an achievement if I 360 no scope him. There's no way to 360 no scope him. I can only shoot if. Oh, is he chasing me right now? I think I heard him moving around. Oh fuck, he's right there. Hang on. I don't have enough. Hang on, let me increase my sensitivity. Ah, fuck. I gotta like. I want that achievement. I don't even know how Swansea's able to sneak around with that yacht he's got going on. There we go, I winged him. I've definitely shot like 6 of these. It's very hard to do. I mean, if I was doing this on controller, it'd probably be easier. Here we go, here we go. Ah. Oh. He's a Bracken. This is the Bracken backstory. I think I don't know, man. I think I might have gotten that one. That was a 180 no scope. Someone says, I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. Oh, he's about to start singing Bob Marley. Someone says, it's a weird way to use your last words. He just creamed on a car there. He's talking about that too. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it, a streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. It scared me straight. Someone says, so I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. Usually you get a mortgage and a credit card after you get a job. To be honest, that's not really responsible, Swansea. You want to be able to have something to pay the debt with. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety. I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life, never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those are the best days of my life. Yeah, those are the best days of my life. Well, hang on, let's pause here a second. He spent his life living on a ship away from his family and, like, kids. Then he's talking about how that wasn't fulfilling for him. It's like, no shit, dude, you weren't around him at all. He's on a ship, like, for years at a time. Like, he's not exactly going to be able to enjoy those moments. So he says, I got nothing to hide, ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. Oogie says, I have my wife, final boss. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish I had been to give him one small chance at this off this goddamn rock. Swansea. Jimmy says, Swansea, I'm going to fix everything. We're going to make it. Swansea says, fuck you. Alright. Alright, how do we hide the body and make it look like an accident? Wait, these were all full of foam before. Alright, we're delusional again. Right, Bennett? Dude, my dog is like half asleep and his eyes are doing the thing where it's like they're closed, but like the red part of the eye is open. Where like the eyelid opens up. Yeah, it's really creepy looking. Bennett's kind of funny. Tell bro he looks yucky. Hey Bennett. Hey bud. You look kind of gross right now. What's cool about Bennett is he can do anything to him and he just like plays along. Oh look, there he is. He looks like that kind of, but without the eyeball part. My last dog would growl and snarl and like fight back if you were trying to like play with him and mess with him. Like he was good about that kind of shit. And he was fun. Like he would growl like when you pet him, he'd growl at everything. And this guy, like you could pick him up and like, you know, just like put him on his back or whatever. I don't know. Like, and he just goes with it. He's like, all right, cool. I'm on my back now. You start like slapping his ears or something. I don't know. Think shit you do with a dog. You can poke one shoulder and be on the other side of him and make him look the wrong way so he looks like an idiot and you'll just wag his tail. My last dog would be like, oh, you fucker. You lied to me. Sometimes I'll call him a cat just to confuse him. And he goes, alright, I guess I'm a cat now. He's that kind of guy. That's what the buffet sees when Swansea walks up to it. Let's watch his training videos. Oh, we Clockwork Oranged him. Hey, buddy. Missed ya. Oh, okay, I see. We got a puzzle here. Let's try to solve this. I think I did it.
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
It's not a goose, it's a swan. Swansea. Oh, I have a... Take Curly's leg. Feast. Alright, Curly. I gotta bite your leg. Give me a second. F for feast. Yeah, F for feast. Oh, there we go. Use Curly's leg. I can't use this here. Alright, let's feed it to him. I need to get closer. There you go, Curly. I'm not selfish. Oh, he's puking up his leg. That's not going to give you a good leg. Give me that. Here. Now it's well cooked. Can I eat it now? Someday he'll thank me. Wait, what if I feed it to the other thing? Hey, on Twitch is in an ad break, so we'll wait here watching the delicious Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen. Now, do you think Gordon Ramsay, if you were to tie him up, put valves around him, cut off his leg, and feed it back to him, do you think he'd complain about the sauce? Oh, thanks for getting Cam, thank you for getting Oogie a sub. That's very sweet of you, Cam. What I'm saying is nobody ever buys me a sub on my channel, which is kind of embarrassing, let's be honest. Alright, he's eating his leg now. Here, I can get him to digest it. Give me that. Come here, you fucker. You're eating this shit. Curly, you're eating that leg. You're keeping that shit down. Nope. Close, close, close. Shout out Curly, yeah. You misspelled Curly. How the fuck did you misspell Curly? It's only typed in this, Cam. You've only read it tonight, Cam. Okay, let's see. Let's arrange this to where he's in prime leg digesting posture. Here, we gotta... That's probably what it is. We're arranging his stomach. There we go. We gotta make sure that's vertical. If I know anything about stomach, it goes that way. I know this one's wrong. Oh, that's not that one. I'm trying to connect to the top left one. Make him curly inside too? Yeah. Here you go, Curly. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. I see it. Bing bong. That's probably next. And then into the butthole. Come on. Which one's wrong? Hey, and I gotta watch this again. We gotta solve this puzzle. Let's see. It goes stomach. There. There. I don't even know which one adjusts that one. Probably this one. Nope. He does look like Joshua Graham. Where's the one that controls that one? Is it the one on... Like, I can only twist the red ones, right? You were also confused here? Alright, let's start by getting the first one wrong. We're gonna get this first one wrong. Trial and error. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought the fact that it even made it anywhere. You just twisted till it worked? There doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason, because it continued to flow. It flowed just fine, man. Like, why would it flow just fine? I'm hearing noises that sound like it's doing good things. There we go. It's going into his butthole. We got it. There you go, buddy. I told you we'd do this. Help me, it says. Alright, let's help this guy out. Oh, it's me. Hey, buddy. Hi, me. Or I guess Jimmy. I shouldn't say I'm Jimmy, should I? This is my new wallpaper on my desktop. Thanks, Oogie. I would never be Jimmy. Jimmy's just vibing right now. Now this is 100% an Adult Swim commercial. That's definitely Joshua Graham. I mean, he's on fire at this point. Curly says, I want to go home. Jimmy says, we are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Curly says, don't worry, if anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility, Curly says. Jimmy says, no, we can both be heroes. We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be. Boo-hoo-hoo. The only piss Jimmy has ever felt, yeah. Jimmy, what happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry, I'm so freaking sorry, Curly. Curly just goes, that doesn't unfeed me my leg, Jimmy. Yeah, an accident Jimmy actively participated in. I mean, Jimmy just accidentally created a whole elaborate surgical setup for Curly, specifically so he could digest his own leg. Like that there's a point where it's intentional. All right, we all know what that is. Okay, guys, let's grow up. All right, let's go in the colonoscopy room. Oh, it's a heart. It's not a wussy. It's not a wussy cam. This is where real love is. All right, this is where real love is. The other one's just a lie. Cam goes, I want to clip for research. Alright, hang on. Oh, shit, it just queefed. Let's check. There's an ultrasound going on. I swear if that fucking kid's in here. If Chucky's in here. I gotta get a heartbeat. Hang on. If I take some painkillers, it'll help. Oh, we're using audio cues. Oh, I see it. No, wait, that's not it. Oh, there we go. It's Bennett. You're in this. Why didn't we eat that? Like, why are we eating this guy's leg? He says watching you miss that was driving you crazy. It is a wussy. It's about to give birth for sure. Yeah, what's good, buddy? I'm going in. That's what Jimmy would have wanted. Average DoorDash delivery. All clean. No, it's not. That thing was filthy. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth. Alright, let's not talk about the taste. Through wreckage. Through silence. It says, and it keeps saying, I hope this hurts. Wash it away. All day fire fresh. I want to know what the guy who created this, what the fuck his problem with mouthwash is. Like, this developer's got to have the worst teeth. He's got bad gingivitis. Alright, here we go. We got the centipede. Help me out, buddy. Oh, it's pumpkins. Very festive. They know it was just All Saints Day. The day where you typically have hot cross buns, actually. If you didn't know hot cross buns were an actual thing, today's the day you're supposed to eat them. They're typically made with dough and raisins, like currants or something. What's up, buddy? Oh, shit. I guess I wasn't supposed to touch it. Yugi says I hate raisins. Raisins are good. Especially if you're like me and you can't have chocolate chips. Alright, I'm gonna follow him. Oh wait, is this the creature that doesn't like noise? No, it's not. I can't have chocolate chips. They give me ulcers. Like, if I have chocolate, my mouth gets covered in ulcers, and I get, like, ulcers in my throat and shit. It's very painful. I just gotta avoid them. I mean, how the fuck do I avoid that thing? It's like, you just don't. I guess I'm good. Ugh. Oh, come on. What's a man supposed to do? Oh, okay. Never mind. The fan rooms. Oh, look. I only found the one ID, so is it all just going to be Swansea's IDs? That counted? Yeah, I guess so. It's just Swansea. Okay, there's who cares? Daisuke. Oh, there's me. Or Jimmy. This is our Robux nightmare. These are all Robux falling on the all around us. That's what they pay. That's actually what they pay for us in the future. That's what our salary is in. That's why they're all upset, is because they're not going to get all the Robux after the delivery, because the company's going under. Fortnite Backrooms Pass, yep. There definitely wasn't that much. Hey, Polly. So this is the only part of it that's voice acted. That's crazy. She says Pony Express is dead, and so are you. So this whole thing is just him coping with the fact that he's not going to be able to look at that hot donkey anymore. I bet that's what this is. That's what this whole thing is. That's the real psychological damage. He can't work here anymore and look at the posters of the donkeys that turn him on. It's all coming together, Oogie. See, now he's having some sympathy for his loss.
Polly says.
Sorry. Jimmy says, shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. Jimmy says yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us. Zero hours before judgment. Alright, where am I taking him? Yugi says the donkey was so attractive he decided, hang on, let me allow this. It held it for a good reason that time. The automod held it because she included assault a woman in her comment. Hang on. Oogie says the donkey was so attractive he decided he had to assault a woman and get her pregnant, then go crazy and try to kill everyone so you don't have to be known as a rapist. Cam said, you know, Oogie, it held the comment because of the assault a woman part, but not the part where you said rapist. Twitch was fine with that part. Cam says take him to the club. You missed the club earlier. Swansea was trying to take us to the club earlier. He was trying to show us what that Hank Hill booty does. Alright, we're going home, boys. Wait, why don't we just... This is like one of those moments where it's like Rose and Leo DiCaprio can both fit on the door. Like, both him and this guy could fit in the cryo chamber together. You're just going to be frozen. It's not like you really need to... Like, it's not like you're going to be, like, awake and cramped. You're going to be frozen and cramped. Like, it's fine. You'll just wake up cramped and then be uncramped when you wake up. And maybe someone will heal him. Oh wait, is that what we're doing right now? This is like us floating on the door moment. Oh shit, I'm Curly. Jimmy, you can be in here too. I guess I guess if Jimmy's choosing to die, that's cool, I guess. Never mind. No, Jimmy, you're good. I'll be in here. It's fine. Jimmy says it's okay, Curly. You're gonna be okay. He says W, Jimmy. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. I guess until like an hour later, whenever Jimmy decides to have a snap and changes his mind, and then changes his mind again in another hour, and then changes his mind again. Jimmy says, we fixed it. I fixed it. I mean, not really. You really fucked things up. I mean, I ate my leg, Jimmy. I ate my leg. Oh, this is when it turns into Fallout 4, isn't it? Wait, you're supposed to freeze me before you shoot yourself, Jimmy. What the fuck? Are you stupid? He didn't even freeze me. Like, he just shot himself. Alright, now... Oh, okay. I guess it turns on itself. He says, I thought the same thing. It was a good story. Glad I had a happy ending. He says, in the early stages of the game, Anya literally said, I'm sad and have a baby. Sad face and all. What's funny to me, my dog was barking his head off like a maniac earlier, and as soon as I bring him in my room, he's just like out cold. Like, I've mentioned him. I've been poking him a few times in the face just to be like, hey buddy, you're here. And he's just out. Like, not even that's waking him up. And he was just barking his head off at nothing. He just passed out of my beanbag. No, I didn't. The neighbor dog, I didn't see that. I was looking at my dog. What did I miss? Oogie, do I have to play it all over again? Oh, game over. Encore, yeah, it's time to play again, everybody. I only got 5 out of 18 achievements. Here, I'm going to read these achievements for you guys if I can get them. Oh, I didn't find Anya, Daisuke's, Jimmy's, or Curly's employment card. There's 9 hidden achievements. Yeah, it was a neat game. The neighbor dog Jackson is credited in the credits. That's funny. Well, alright, it's been 2.5 hours of streaming. I want to play more games, but I shouldn't. Unless you guys want to play like a round of Battlefield 6 or something. Let me switch over to Fallout Your Mum. Change account. Oh fuck, I'm on caps lock. I'm trying to type my password, I'm caps locked. Oh my god, I'm gonna get timed out of my damn account. I have such damn long passwords that if I get one typo wrong, it's like I don't know which one's wrong. No, I didn't lose access to Steam. I'm good. I'm on Fallout Your Mum now. Actually, nobody's on. What the fuck? Ugh. Did the dog fart? No. Oh no, the dog snored. Sorry, I'm just so used to it. When he'll be sleeping, he'll like big inhale, and he does like a snoring sound when he does that. You know something crazy? I've played Battlefield 6. I feel like I played it too much, but I've only played it for like 23 hours in the past 2 weeks. And I was talking to someone who was saying that Battlefield 6 isn't even a good game. Like, they're like, I don't even enjoy it. And they're like, I've only put 80 hours into it in the past 2 weeks. Because it had only been out for 2 weeks. Like, he didn't say the past 2 weeks, but I added that because it had been out for 2 weeks. And he said he put 80 hours into it. And I was like, you've been playing it like it's your full-time job. You don't even like the fucking game. Like, 40 hours a week is crazy on one game. Like, it's been like a couple of weeks now since it's been out. I got like 31 hours total. And I feel like that's too much time to have in this one game. And most of it's because it wasn't working. It just counts that. 40 hours is actually insane. Yeah. 80 hours is their total playtime at the 2 week time. And they pulled it up and they're like, yeah, it's just 80 hours. And then the guy goes, he goes and like breaks down the math. He's like, well, actually, it's like this many. It's like 36 hours per week. And I'm like, you said 80 hours. It's been out for 2 weeks. And he goes, well, what's the guy supposed to do? Play games when he gets home from work? It's like, I work a full-time job. I'm like, your full-time job is fucking Battlefield 6, it seems. Oogie says, I have a few hundred in many games, but I like all those games, and I will say that. Yeah, but, you don't have a few hundred in just like a couple weeks. Like, let me see. Let me look at my Steam. Yeah, I got like 147 hours on Helldivers 2. But that's over the course of this, that's since February this year. That's a game where I play 4-hour sessions with friends every once in a while. The Oblivion Remastered, I have 56 hours. And then what's my playtime in OG Oblivion? 75 hours in regular Oblivion, that makes sense. Yeah, that's my favorite game of all time. You guys redeemed Hydrate. I don't have water. I will drink my tears. I've had a ton of beverage today, though. Drink pee? Yeah. I'll drink some pee. Are you just now joining us, Evie? You missed a thrilling comedy. You missed this. We were playing a rom-com. I'm gonna do a round of Battlefield 6. Fuck it. We're gonna do one round of Battlefield 6. I gotta go. My batteries for my controller. I have to use physical batteries for this damn thing. I'll stretch. Give me a second. Evie just wants to see me stretch, though. Evie, you gotta find someone else to simp for, brother. Cam's already my simp. The dog's awake. All right. I'm gonna get Battlefield 6 on the stream. Evie says, redeem the distinguished gentleman hat. Oogie says something about smoking alone is so depressing. Can't relate, I don't smoke, Oogie. But I do find it depressing. On your behalf. Jimmy would smoke alone, don't be like Jimmy. You know what sucks is the name Jimmy means a lot to Mom. I had a stuffed monkey, stuffed animal. I had a ton of them, and they were all named Jimmy. Like, there was one named Uncle Jimmy, one named Brother Jimmy, one named, like, Nephew Jimmy. And then there was regular Jimmy, which was like a gray monkey. But now Jimmy's just some, like, creep on a spaceship. Alright, I got a custom search. Let's go. Let's see what type of game mode we get. I should probably change it. People are going to be like, whoa, did Mouthwashing get a crazy new update? It's also going to be funny when YouTube picks the like brief moment I'm playing Battlefield 6 as the thumbnail for the YouTube stream about mouthwashing. Do a flip? Oh yeah, I'm doing a flip. Ready? Yeah. There I go. I did a flip. Let's roll. Oh, this is. I don't like being this class. Damn it. This isn't my main. What does this guy want? I feel like my teammate wants something from me. You want me to drive this? Let's pick a game mode. Alright. I have like a preset thing. I don't even know what mode we're on. Is it Conquest? Shoot his pee-pee? I will. I'm not good at driving in this game. Oh shit, this is the worst road. Dude, this neighborhood is so ghetto. Who the fuck parks there, dude? Like, look at this. Who parks just right across the street? What the hell is wrong with people? Also, how have I not blown up yet? Like, I've driven past their entire team. And a tank. Alright, come on, brothers. Come on, brothers. That tank hasn't even thought to look. I couldn't switch in time. Yeah, there is cheap rent in this neighborhood. The schools are terrible, though. I'm still alive. I swear, if I kill that tank, that's gonna be hilarious. It won't. Fuck it. I don't even like playing this class. I like this one. Cheap rent and high recoil. That's pretty funny. This is not at all where I picked. This is literally the opposite side of the map from where I was trying to spawn in. I'm gonna gather intel.
Explosive ready!
Look at me go. How the fuck did they get up there? Yeah, that was a bad idea to alert my position to 4 dudes with the high ground on me. Alright. Looks like we gotta actually use a sniper rifle as the sniper class, which is my least favorite thing. I haven't tried this one yet. I guess we're trying out a sniper rifle right now. Yeah, how the hell did those guys get up there? I guess our only base is not defended. Yeah, I don't watch any big streamers. I don't watch any... I don't really watch any streamers, to be honest. Except for my friends as well. I'm barely even at that. Alright, we gotta scout out the situation here. There's just one guy left up there. That's good. Here, I'll park this guy right here. You'll spot enemies. Yeah, I never simp on your streams. I don't simp on a lot of people's streams. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw one of Oogie's streams, to be honest, and I feel bad about it, but I don't really have time to watch streams very often. Oogie says she wants to stream soon, but her life has fallen apart. I understand that. I've been in a similar boat, but streaming is the only thing that I like. That's normal, you know. Like the one thing in each day that's like the same, that is stable. It's not letting me aim. It's not letting me aim down sights. There we go. I hate that glitch. Watch this. Big brain moves. I'm trying to play fucking Minecraft in here. Come on. Whatever. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It'll work now. No, it won't, I guess. Ignore that. I guess it doesn't work anymore. They spawn in on that. Can it work now, please? No. Alright, whatever. Can it work here? Sometimes this works, I promise. There we go. The sledgehammer works on things, I promise.
Who can spare some rounds?
But you should stream Minecraft and shit. Here we go, I found ammo. I got enemies trying to take that base. Oh wow, we made a hell of a comeback. Look, we have all the bases. I'd like to say that I had anything to do with that. But I didn't. Oh, they're shooting at my drone. That's okay. Alright, well that fucker's coming down. We're not letting no levitation. Get on the other side. That's just ridiculous. Who needs to open doors too? I can break fucking walls, floors, and windows, but I can't break a damn window with a sledgehammer. Get that board out of here. I'm pissed. I miss everybody with that shot, dude. This is worse than what Jimmy did. Somebody's gonna chase me through that and get blown up. I had their entire team in my sights, and my bullets decided to go anywhere but where I was shooting. Alright, they will be coming to this location, so I gotta be prepared. Modern Warfare miss a lot. Hey man, it's not me. Okay, they're coming. Why does somebody have to be up there? There's no way to get up there. They're fucking cheating. There's literally no way to get up on top of that roof unless you're like hacking. Plus, we've seen people flying, so what the fuck? What the fuck is going on tonight? It's like I can't have joy. I can't have just a moment. Alright, I'm also dead. Oh, he was there. I thought he was above me.
Fuck, medic!
I swear I'm better at this game than that. Modern Warfare pistol. Now you're speaking my language. I can't help but notice that Evie didn't redeem piss. She redeemed hydrate, but not piss. Like, what the hell? Alright, that bozo's about to get ambushed. As soon as I can see him. Oh, there's more coming. There's so many. I hear more. I guess there's not more coming. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Somebody else shoot him. Somebody shoot him before he takes out my drone, damn it. Thank you. I'm gonna kill somebody with their own landmine. There's too many landmines around here for me to not kill somebody with their own landmine. Oh. I'm cool with the spot assists. I guess I'm just disarming damn landmines. Whatever. War is hell. It takes our swings away. There's no swings on the swing sets in this gym, in this city anymore. This guy could give me ammo, and I'm requesting ammo. Please give me ammo, dude. Give me fucking ammo. Brother.
Need some ammo, comes upstairs. I'm dry, need ammo.
Give me some damn ammo, you bitch. This guy's like actively running away from me when I'm requesting ammo from him. I let you spawn on me. What the hell, man? I got another kill, though.
Medic!
No, that dude's got ammo. He's literally the ammo guy. Let me show you what this guy's got. I'll do his loadout. Watch this. Look, ready? It's his thing. He's got ammo. Look, that just constantly refills. Like, I always have that. I can always just give people that. I'm gonna kill somebody with the defibrillator. The paddles of life taketh. Oh, fuck. I know, the dude should have just started, like, building ammo. You're right. Why wasn't he, like, actively reloading spent casings? Alright, I gotta check around me. It's very disorienting whenever I enter a drone. Like, I'm like... It's like being thrust into the world. Alright, there's a tank. Okay. I saw them. They're there. That's two right there. No, that's a dead guy. Shot a dead guy in the ass. They're gonna be coming for revenge. Does he really not know where I am yet? He's had a whole, like, kill cam to see me. Oh, he died. Who killed him? I didn't get an assist. What killed me? I just spontaneously combusted. What the hell? There was nothing. I didn't get it. Like, nobody killed me. I just blew up. Oh man. I was going sicko mode. Oogie. Once I get my drone going and like oriented and shit. I could have saved that man. Why is it that I get to live and he dies? Alright, they're gonna be coming down here. I gotta slide into the poop hole. I gotta take a dump. I think we're good, actually. Oh no, they're coming. Okay, they're dead. Sneaking out this way. Imagine needing to poop mid-war. Oh, it happens. I've spoken to people, you just poop in your pants, apparently, because, like, what are you going to do? You deal with it later, because, you know, you're in the middle of a fight. You can't just, like, drop them. You just go in the pants and deal with it later. I don't know why I'm sneaking in my home base. I gotta do everything myself. Will this damn thing turn? Goodness gracious. I can't see shit. I can't, like... Can't ignore that there's a dude right there. I got homie healing me. This is lonely. Landmine alley right here. Oh, fuck. I was trying to reload. I just gotta wait till this wreckage clears, I guess. I don't know how I got here. Alright, I'm out. Fuck that. I don't think I got a single kill in that tank. I know that the dude's not going to be able to resist finishing that tank off, though. Oh, you know what? It was probably one of these douchebags hanging out up there. That was a long life. I'm climbing the ranks. I'm low ranked, but I got a good KD ratio. I'm killing a lot more than I'm dying. My team is just gonna let that mine be there. I have to do everything myself. I feel like Swansea. Did that guy blow himself up? My teammate just slid right in their faces. There's a whole ass army coming this way, you guys. I don't think those guys realize how poorly defended this base is. They're coming from another direction. Fuck. I really didn't think they would think of that. I thought they would just... I didn't think they'd have, like... the knowledge to go around the other way. I was counting on it. We can make a comeback if we don't lose our bases. E's the one they're going to be trying to take next. Alright, this isn't looking good for us. That's really not good. That's a terrible location for a claymore, but fuck it. Ah, I was just trying to get one person. Their whole team's there. I just wanted to get one guy, you know, before I was getting taken out, because there was no way I was living that. I was just in a corner with their whole team and a tank facing me down. What the fuck? I'm not even going to try to make sense of how that happened. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Alright, who'd be shooting missiles over here? It's really reckless.
Explosive dead! Go, go, go! Taking it out!
There we go. Okay, they got a respawn beacon over there. Oh, guy's down. Okay. We've taken the lead? Oh, dude, we're coming back. We're mounting a comeback, boys. Look at that. They only got 3 lives left. And I got the winning kill with my mine. Holy shit. We made a comeback, boys. We were down by a lot, too. I didn't get placed high at all. I'm all the way down here, but 20 kills, 11 deaths, 23 assists. That's not a bad run. Alright. GG, boys. Yeah, I gotta feed the enemy their own legs. Thanks for the emoji, Zuki. Have a good night, boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe?